Hello once again, weebs and weebettes. Today I am going to be continuing the series of me taking mutant characters from the very popular anime My Hero Academia and presenting to you what I think they would look like without those mutations. And as I promised in the last installment of this series, today the spotlight will be on the alien queen herself, Mina Ashido. Mina is an interesting addition to the roster of characters we have demutanized so far, because her face and body are not affected very much at all by her quirk. That quirk is called acid, an ability which allows Mina to secrete an acidic fluid from her hands and feet that she can apply in a number of different ways. She can use it for offense, defense, and most impressively as utility. She has been seen melting handholds into walls to allow herself to scale them, changing the acid's viscosity and acidity, and most famously, secreting it from the bottom of her feet to allow herself to slide around the ground. Along with her quirk, she has pink skin and hair, black sclerae, and horns coming out of her head. Once again, her mutations don't really leave much to the imagination on what she would look like without them, but hey, that makes my job easier. And it doesn't mean we can't analyze her design before getting started on the drawing. Before we get started on that though, I think it would be best to have a rundown on her personality. Mina is extremely cheerful, excitable, and difficult to embarrass. She isn't the smartest though, and is prone to butting in on conversations and getting nosy in her friend's personal life, which ultimately leads to the best description of her being childish. These traits that are apparent in her actions can also be inferred from her design. Mina has a pretty typical body type, but the thought that went into her design truly shines upon the simplicity of it. Let's look at her color palette first. Most obviously, both her skin and hair are pink. This color is generally associated with feminine, childish nature, friendliness, and innocence. This of course fits Mina perfectly. The horns jutting out of her head and her messy hair comes to points, but not straight, sharp points like more violent characters such as Bakugo. Instead, they curve and twist, giving off a slightly less dangerous feeling while maintaining her erratic nature. Her black sclerae are a bit lost on me though. The pitch black color doesn't seem to mesh that well with the rest of her design, and although it could symbolize how potentially dangerous her quirk is, they could have fit in another color that represents hostility into the design, and she already has spiky horns to give off that vibe. So I don't really know what they were going with here. Maybe I'm just missing something. Speaking of her eyes, her actual iris is yellow, the color of energy and happiness, which when put into an eye color also usually represents determination of some kind. Once again, this fits very nicely into her overall personality. The only other point I'd like to make about her visual design is that she has very large eyes, which simply adds to her cheerful personality and tendency to be easily amazed. Moving on to what I think she would actually look like. Basically, all of her features will stay the same, what did you expect, so her color palette will be the focus instead. First off, I'd like to bring her iris color down to a more natural brown color. I don't want to make them too dark though. For her skin color, I thought I would also go with a bit darker tone. What can I say, I imagine her having a tan. Finally, to make up for the lost color in this design, I'm giving her blonde hair. This will also help her color palette retain its more energetic feeling. And with that, I have finally finished talking about what I plan on doing with this drawing, so it's time for me to actually do it.
guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm so sorry that it took so long to get out. I meant to get out so much earlier, but stuff just kept coming up and up and up and up. And then Smash Ultimate happened, and that was a whole thing, and I spent way more time than I probably should have making videos daily, even though it really made no difference on my channel. Please let me know what you think of the drawing in the comments below. I am just now realizing that I again didn't draw her with any eyebrows, and I feel really dumb for that. But I'm too lazy to go back and change it. That said, if you enjoyed the video regardless, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when this channel uploads again. And in the future, I don't think that I'll be doing as much My Hero Academia content, mostly just because I've run out of ideas. Of course, if you have any ideas of videos that you think would be enjoyable, and if I think that they're good video ideas, then I will totally do them. So, I don't really have anything else to say, and my arm is getting very tired holding this camera. So, I hope you guys have an awesome day, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.